Good morning, students. Today we are going to see what is meant by prepositions. You must have learned this lesson in your grammar in your lower classes, might be in your third standard, but today we are going to see it again just to revise it, and then we are going to solve the exercises from your grammar book. So first of all, let us revise what is meant by prepositions. Prepositions are useful words which give us very important information. Now see, a preposition is a word which shows the relation between one thing and another. Where is something at, where, is it under something, is it above something, is it below something? The relationship between two objects, it is very well directed by prepositions. So a preposition is a word which shows the relationship between one thing and another. It links nouns, pronouns and phrases to other words in the sentence. So we have seen that when there are two sentences, we can link it up with the help of some words. So these kinds of words, that is preposition, are also words which link maybe to nouns, pronouns and phrases to other words in the sentence. So it acts as a linking word. The word or phrase that the preposition introduces is called the object of the sentence. So, the word or phrase that the preposition introduces is called the object of the sentence. What can prepositions tell you? It may tell you where a thing is in relation to something else. Let us see an example. The juicy red apple was on the book. See here. So the word on is telling us about the apple. Where is it kept? So the juicy red apple was on the rock. So where was the juicy red apple? It was on the book. So here the word, that is our preposition, is telling us the answer of the question where a thing is. It may tell you when something is in relation to another event. So she refused to leave the house until the postman had been. Means she said no to go out of the house because the postman was supposed to come. For that reason, the word until is acting as a preposition over here. She refused to leave the house until the postman had been. Now, what else can prepositions tell you? A preposition may tell you the position of something in relation to something else. Now, the gentle brown dog slept beside the fluffy white rabbit. Do you want to see how? See here. The gentle brown dog. Our dog is brown and it is gentle. That's why it slept beside the fluffy white rabbit. So the word beside is the preposition, as it is telling the position of the two objects or the position of one object in relation to the other. Now, it may also tell you the direction of something. So, it may also tell you the direction of something when it is traveling in relation to something else. So, these are also called as prepositions of direction. The gallant horseman was riding along the windy shoreline. So, see here. The word along is the preposition of direction. Now, here are some more prepositions for you. These are just examples. There are many more prepositions in English. before, behind, from, beneath, across, below, down, throughout, with. Past, among, near, above, during, under. Outside, toward, upon, over, after, and through. All these words are acting as prepositions. We can use them in the words to link two objects with each other. You can sometimes begin a sentence with a preposition. Few examples we are going to see. Without fear, the brave child climbed the tall mountain. Under the four-poster bed, the lazy cat was having a snooze. Inside the old house, there were all sorts of strange-looking people. Along the hall crawled the large, spindly spider. Now, all these words without, under, inside, and along are the prepositions. Now, while choosing the preposition, what care we have to take? Make sure you choose a preposition which is appropriate. Your preposition should be appropriate. It should not be a mismatch. Check that it makes sense in your sentence. So, if it is inappropriate, it will not make sense. If it is appropriate, it should make sense. It should make a meaningful sentence. Try to think of alternatives that may be more interesting but still mean the same. So, we can think of alternatives, alternative prepositions which can be changed but which will not change the meaning of the sentence. Now, you can use a variety of prepositions in your writing. So, while learning this lesson, we are going to try to make use of various prepositions in our writing. So, here we have learnt that there are prepositions of direction, there are prepositions of time, and there are prepositions of positions. And depending on the sentence, we have to make appropriate use of prepositions. Prepositions tell us the relation between two objects. It can be a relation of direction, relation of position. So, here we come to the end of this presentation. Thank you.